Stephen, clinical finishing, that's got the job done in the end.
Yeah, I thought we were really devastating on the counter-attack, but, you know, I have to give great credit to Dulwich. You know, we'd certainly done our homework on them. We knew what they were about. It was the reason that I played with a back three. You've seen the aerial threat from 9, and they look for a lot of knock-ons from that situation, so it was very important that we filled the holes. And I thought in general we defended the basics of the game very well, and these were really pivotal aspects of our performance today. It wasn't a performance where we controlled the game by a fluency of passing. You know, that's credit to them and the intensity of the game that they played, but you know, the most important thing was getting through, and in the end, you know, to win 4-1 away from home on a televised game's a good result for us, a positive result for us.
You've said it already, but credit to Dulwich, because they did exactly what you called. They just threw it at us and came after it.
Absolutely. You know, there was in all our preparation, we'd talked about this, we'd prepared for this, so we knew what was coming, and as I said, they didn't disappoint us in that respect. They put us under the cosh, but I thought that our defenders stood up to the game very well, and I thought at all times we looked really dangerous on the counter-attack. I just felt on the counter-attack, although we scored 3 or 4 goals from those moments, I still felt that our final pass at times could have been better. But credit to our players, you know, their attitude was excellent tonight.
And if we are going to be critical, would you agree that our passing let us down when we had good situations in the middle of the park? Didn't quite find the passes we needed.
I also think that probably playing, you know, my preferred system is 4-3-3, where we get 3 men in the middle of the park and are able to dominate the ball better than we did tonight. But I took I decided to make the change in terms of still having the threat on the counter-attack, but filling the gaps at the back, but it left us with a body short in the middle of the pitch, so probably weren't able to dominate the football as well as we'd have liked, but it was quite effective the way we went about things.
You can write a script for a game like this. You get a goal in the first 10 minutes, that's exactly what Olamola did.
Yeah, and we've worked really hard in the last couple of weeks on crossing and scoring from crosses and our positions from crosses, and it was really pleasing to see that we scored a number of goals today from crosses. But also, you know, Mike Jones's goal, it was an amazing strike. I'm really chuffed for him because he's such a great character, but it was also a really pivotal moment in the game. At half time we'd said about not giving, you know, Dulwich any level of encouragement. We gave away a free kick in an area where I'd spoke as well about not giving cheap free kicks away. They then put it in and score, and all of a sudden they get that encouragement. So for us to score not long after that with that type of goal was a huge turning point in the game and settled us back down.
And it was a fantastic moment, wasn't it, for Jonah, because he just got it on the sweet spot.
He did. It was a terrific strike, and as I said, it was really important in terms of settling us back down.
Harry McCurdy, 2 goals and an assist. He's a frustrating player at times, but he's also a real threat.
Yes, but as I've said before, you've got to remember he's only 22 years of age. He's not played a lot of first team football, but he's such an exciting talent. You know, we know that. We know he's a player like Nathan that can make the difference, and he certainly made the difference tonight. So really, really pleased for for Harry and his performance tonight. It's
a result that keeps this little mini run, this positive mini run that we're ongoing.
Yeah, listen, make no mistake, tonight is a really good result. This is a big banana skin potentially, live on the TV, full house, Dulwich, you know, their real cup final. So it was a really good result, and as you've said, you know, we've won our last 2 games now, and we're unbeaten in 3, and that's a sign of a little revival. But as I've said, we have got so much work ahead of us, and I thought as well, just to give him a mention, 17 years of age, you know, to handle the occasion in the manner that he did, to play up against that type of football, I thought he was a real credit again to himself in terms of Jared.
It is a case of you talking the other day about how hard it might be to keep him. We are going to have to do our best to hold on to him, because he is a real prospect, isn't he?
He's an amazing prospect, but he's somebody that I'd love to keep at the club and build a team around, and it's part of our plan that we're moving forward. We want to develop young players, we want to build a really young, exciting team, an energetic team, and certainly I want him to be part of that.
More excitement to come in this competition, because we're in the second round draw on Monday, I think it is.
Yeah, and at least we can relax and enjoy watching the results come in tomorrow, you know, and look forward to the draw, which is a great thing. You know, I'm going to go and watch MK Dons against Port Vale tomorrow, so I'll get a chance to look at our next league opposition. But it'll be nice to have a weekend where we can calm down and we can, you know, recharge the batteries.
Tuesday night, Stephen, we've still got a chance of going through in that competition. If we win the game, that's the only result that will take us through. How do you approach that one?
Like all the other games in this competition, we've approached them all with the intent of winning. Our attitude's been excellent in this competition and we want to progress. I've said that even though we've changed the team a lot in previous games, I've never said that we didn't go out to win and want to win the game, and there'll be no difference. And also a big mention to our supporters tonight. I will talk about them again. 500 of them there tonight. Fantastic. We send them up the road very happy.
They were, weren't they? They were celebrating with the players at the end. That's what this game's all about. That's what you want to see.
Of course it is. And the more performances, the more games we win, you know, we create a greater bond with the supporters.
It's another busy period, Stephen. We're going to have to work all of the lads to get through it.
Yeah, and as I've said, we're a small squad. We're not a particularly big squad, but there's a good unity within that squad, and you know, I think you've seen that tonight.
Thanks for your time.